Wow, Christopher. It's amazing how we both have something in common. I'm glad that we became friends.
I know, right? I haven't had a true friend in my entire life. Hanging out with you gave me a new lease of life.
That's great. I am supposed to have another appointment with Dr. Blake soon.
Okay, Paul. Thank you for letting me hang out here today. I will try my best to get along with my wife. See you later.
Okay, so now that Christopher left the house, I will go to my appointment with Dr. Blake right now.
Thank you, Paul, for coming back. It's been a few weeks since the last time we met, and I was looking over our talk, and I noticed something.
Well, Dr. Blake, what did you notice?
I noticed that you are going through some type of mental illness. I can't pinpoint what this illness is, but there is something that affected you during your life.
Oh no. I have a mental illness. That is not good.
I know that might be shocking for you to hear, but I'm glad that you are seeking help. And since this is the first time that you are coming to therapy, did anyone ever convince you to go to therapy earlier?
Hey Paul. I noticed that you are feeling stressed. I think you need to go seek some help.
Pauline, what are you talking about? I don't need help.
Paul. I'm really worried about you. Please go to therapy. Do it for me.
Pauline. I am fed up with you constantly nagging me every day. Oh my God. My wife. She did tell me to go to therapy. But that was when I have had enough of her. And then that was when she wanted to divorce me.
Oh wow. Paul. Why did you put off your wife's advice? And waited for so long to finally go to therapy?
Well, Dr. Blake, I believe that my stress got the best of me that day. I for some reason never seemed to find some time to relax. And at the time, I was still working at the police station. I was also getting overtime almost every day. So that got me even more angrier.
Paul. You didn't need to work for that many hours. Why didn't you ask for time off?
Well, I didn't want to be at my house. Because my then wife kept on telling me what to do. And she never wanted me to rest. Until she saw how sad I looked. So she finally came to talk to me. And that was the last time that we ever had positive thoughts together. Because during that talk was when I finally snapped at her. I will never forget that day, because that day started my inevitable downfall as a person.
Wow, Paul. I feel bad for you. Honestly. You should have told your wife that you were going through a tough time, and try to make her understand your situation.
Well, maybe I should have. But what difference would that have made in my life? I still had that police job. My wife even told me that my police job was causing me endless stress.
Well, Paul. Maybe your police job was the main reason for your stress building up. Being a police officer can be stressful.
Tell me that again.
Okay, Paul. Now that we got that done, how about we talk about your daughter? Because I got very little information about her.
I guess so. I was absent for majority of her life, so I might not have that much about her.
That's okay. I would like it if you can tell me as much as you know. So what is your daughter's name?
Her name is Tiffany.
Thanks. You did mention last time that Tiffany was dating the kid that you hated, Ref Man.
Yes, that's true. I don't know how the two met each other.
Okay. So Paul, here is my question about Tiffany's relationship. Why did you mistreated Tiffany while she was dating Ref Man?
Well, I just didn't like her dating a troublemaker. I believe that was when my stress issues were in an all-time high. Because I loathed the two being together. There was an incident that costed me everything. I kicked her out of my house, because she refused to leave Ref Man.
Okay, Paul, I know that you had issues with Ref Man. But did your daughter ever try to explain to you why he meant so much to her?
Actually, she did. She kept on telling me that Ref Man treated her like a gentleman. And he cares so much for her.
Well, Paul, look at that. There was nothing to worry about. I'm not saying that Ref Man is a good person. But if your daughter likes him, then maybe you should believe her.
Oh wow. Dr. Blake. I didn't expect that. Maybe Tiffany was right. Ref Man did change after all. And I was going crazy for no reason.
Well, Paul, look at that. I think I was able to get you to see something that you never thought that you would see. I don't know how much longer you are banned for, but whenever you're allowed to go back, my advice for you is to try to talk to Ref Man and see if you two can figure out a solution.
Okay, ma'am. I will do that.
That's perfect. Thank you, Paul, for being here. That is all the time that I have for you today. But I am booked for the next few months. During that time, I want you to focus on solving your stress issues. Hang out with some friends. That is a great way to relieve stress.
Okay, Dr. Blake. I will do that. Actually, I have been recently hanging out with this guy named Christopher. He tells me that he has been seeing you.
Oh yeah. Christopher mentioned you as well. Christopher has about the same issues as you. He has some issues with his wife. He mentions that him and his wife don't get along. And also his kids misbehave so much that they are constantly getting in trouble by the law.
Oh no. I really feel bad for Christopher. I hope he gets well.
I wished him the same. Thanks again, Paul. Now I must go on my break.
Thanks for your help, Dr. Blake. See you next time.
Well, honestly, I hope that Paul can reunite with his family. Actually, I think that is what I can talk to him about next time.
Okay, so I feel like I can do anything I put my mind to. Although Dr. Blake will be busy for some time. I can't wait to finish my ban and return home soon.
Hey Paul, I'm back. And this time, I brought my wife here.
Oh, hello Christopher. And hello there, ma'am.
Hello, Paul. I am Christopher's wife, Angelina.
Good day, Angelina. How about you both have a seat?
Thank you, Paul. Christopher mentioned a lot of things about you.
That's right. Even though we weren't getting along at first, we're starting to patch our relationship.
That's amazing to hear. I was married to my then wife Pauline. But we got a divorce over a year ago. And I haven't seen her since I got banned from Go Animate City.
Paul, I do feel sorry for you. How did you got banned from Go Animate City?
Well, Angelina, this is a long story. But to keep it short, I got charged with assault on a minor, and my sentence was a 1-year ban from Go Animate City.
Wait, Paul. You assaulted a minor. Why did you do that?
Well, guys, you might not understand my side of the story. So at the time, my daughter was dating a troublemaker. I hated my daughter's boyfriend so much. Then my daughter tried to tell me that he is not a bad person. Then I smacked her because she didn't want to listen to me. Then she told her boyfriend's parents. And they filed charges on me. And that is why I'm living here.
Paul, I appreciate you standing up for your daughter. But smacking her was not the correct move.
I agree. Even though my 2 kids misbehaves all the time, I have never inherited my kids to teach them a lesson. My kids are currently locked up in jail.
Okay, Christopher. I understand you. I do apologize for your kids being troublemakers. And I came back from a therapy session with Dr. Blake, so I won't be able to talk to her for some time, because she is booked for the next few months.
Well, that is a little unfortunate. But I do have an appointment with her at some point. This time with Angelina.
Yeah. Maybe this will be our final appointment with Dr. Blake. We are sorry for your situation, Paul.
It's okay, Angelina. Actually, Dr. Blake did told me to hang out with some friends. Because it helps relieve stress.
That is 100% true. We both are available during the next few weeks. Do you want to hang out with us?
Sure, Christopher. Maybe we can get to know more about each other.
That's great. Me and Christopher were about to go home. But would you like to meet us for dinner later today?
Sure, Angelina. That will be nice.
That's good. We'll meet you at the restaurant later tonight. Mr. and Mrs. Davis out.
Okay. So now that Christopher and Angelina invited me to dinner, I might as well go get ready for that.